I was just curious. You're obviously close to Kevin McCarthy. You saw what happened yesterday in the House. What is just your level of frustration with your former House colleagues who voted to oust him?
That would be pretty high if you say my level's pretty high. You got 8 people over there that say they stand on principle and policy, and it's really all about self-promotion. What aggravates me the most is that these individuals that said they're pro-America, they voted with 208 Democrats to support their motion, yet claiming at the same time that Kevin McCarthy was working with the Democrats, and yet he never worked outside the majority of his own majority. It's beyond frustrating.
So do you think that there should be any action taken against Matt Gaetz?
That's up to the House. I'm not over there, so I'll let them work it out. But as far as Matt Gaetz himself, you got to think about this guy. This is a guy that the media didn't give a time of day to after he was accused of sleeping with an underage girl. And there's a reason why no one in the conference came and defended him, because we had all seen the videos he was showing on the House floor that all of us had walked away of the girls that he had slept with. He'd brag about how he would crush ED medicine and chase it with an energy drink so he could go all night. This is obviously before he got married. And so when that accusation came out, no one defended him, and then no one on the media would give him a time of the day. All of a sudden he found fame because he opposed the Speaker of the House back in November, and he's always stayed there. And he was never going to leave until he got this last moment of fame by going after a motion to vacate. Doing exactly the opposite of doing exactly what he was accusing the governor or the speaker of doing, by saying that he was working with Democrats. It's exactly what he had to do to move him. 94% of the conference is in Kevin McCarthy's favor. 94. 8 teamed up with 208 Democrats to oust the Republican speaker. That's shameful.
And that's before I let you go. What do you think how this reflects on Republicans and the ability to govern when people see this leadership crisis over there?
Keep in mind, it's not Republicans. It's 8. It's 8. 8 of them. That's it. 6% of the conference teamed up with Democrats. So I would have a hard time actually saying they're true Republicans. They're about promoting themselves. They're Republicans by name and registration only. If they were for the party, they would have done what was best for the party. What was the party doing now? We're not able to do anything. The investigations on Joe Biden doesn't exist because we can't move forward until we get a new speaker. The investigations on Hunter Biden doesn't exist because we can't move forward until we get a new speaker. The appropriation process, to which they said they wanted to do, yet they kept holding up the rule moving forward, we can't move forward with the appropriation process, which is going to move us straight to a CR, another CR, which they were mad at Kevin for doing, but yet they're going to force a CR come November now. So it's nothing about the Republicans. It's about these 8, and that's where the American people should focus on, is these 8.
And they'll hurt their ability to keep the House, do you think?
I don't think so. Election's a long ways away. It depends on what happens between now and then.
Okay. I'll let you go. Thanks for your time. See you.